Robot parents. So are you just getting it right? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as my father likes to say. I want to make these heads like really come alive. Putra, thank you. I can't say your first name, but I appreciate you. How's everyone doing today? What we're going to do is we're going to build a cream that's going to work for, we're going to build a cream. I want to build a cream base for these guys. Let's do that now. Pink, brown, yellow ochre, white, titanium white. It's almost like skin, almost like skin tones, but it's cream. We're working on cream, not peach fuzz, like peach is skin. Need my glasses, can't see without my glasses. How's everyone doing today? Let's start, shall we? I'm gonna go over this whole thing. Let's see how this color does. It's more than a glaze, but it's not thick. It's more than a wash. But I want like a base color. This is the base color for these heads, for these robot parents. We're going to tighten up everything, any loose ends. So again, these robot heads need a base color, a pretty strong base color. I don't want it. This is not a glazing or a wash. This is kind of somewhere in the middle, because it is a little runny, but there's a lot of paint in this mix. There's a little bit of medium, and there's some mineral spirits, but it's mostly color. And the reason why is because I want, in order to have like shadow and some sort of realism, it needs to have some consistency throughout. And I still need to clean this up a little bit. But I'm really happy I went with the robot parent angle. The last video I was talking about robot parents the whole time. Just how I think we're a lot closer to that as a reality than we'd like to admit. Being raised by robots. And when robot parents have the talk with their children, the child always starts by saying, "Mom, Dad, are you guys robots?" And then the robot parents know they have to have the talk. "Well, Billy, we purchased you from a laboratory." Robot parents. Come on. Someone's got to do that show. Someone's got to do that show. Robot parents. So this painting dried for about 5 hours. Then I painted on it again, and now it's dried for a couple hours. Went for a walk. So it's kind of tacky. It's not. I guess it's technically touch dry, but it's tacky. It's sticky. And it's my favorite time to paint. This one, the previous layers are a little tacky. Rhea, yeah, it's come a long way. Just the shapes of the Simpsons living room to start. And then I knew that there'd be some sort of like infiltration of. I had the idea of creating like, I'm pretty obsessed with AI these days and its impact on society and where society's gonna go with it, and I find it very fascinating. But I'm happy you saw it in its infancy. Now I have my direction. The painting's called Robot Parents. And I was just imagining we're going to live in a time where literally robots are raising human children. Or at least one of the parents in the relationship is a robot. And then they raise the children. And at first we'll all laugh and say, no, that's ridiculous. And then time will go on and it's like, oh no, that's status quo. Incubated babies. Test tube babies. And this is the premise of it. You got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. Same with this one. This one needs a base. And we got to clean this one up a little bit more than that one. This one's pretty good. I like this one. Where it's at. It's kind of like in a good position. This one has more manly features, and I don't really have a reference for it other than looking at this one as a reference. Yeah, it's a little UFO instead of the sailboat. Oh, that was a nice little twist. And yes, it's the Simpsons living room. Or at least that's the idea. And these robot parents they'll need a little bit of love. So you'll see that I work on them quite a bit today to get them where I feel like they're in a good position to support my concept the way I want them to. So they'll need to be worked, adjusted, and then worked again. So the sooner I can get this base on here, the better off I am for making adjustments in, say, an hour or 2 hours. I think the father feels a little guilty about his blunders. He's failed as a father. I'm sorry. They have to buy a new baby, a new child. Now let's get some burnt sienna and some cerulean blue, and then mix it with my coffee cream for my shadows. Looks like it goes up here. I think the robots haven't got much sleep either because their kid's been up causing a disturbance. So they're a little tired. Hence the baggy eyes. You know, they've been through a lot. It's hard raising a human baby. Look at them, they're exhausted. They're kind of like beside themselves. They don't know. They need to like do some research on how they can do better. Robot parents. Robot parents. Robot parents. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, I enjoy this style a lot. It comes and goes. I did a lot of this style last year. Like with the AI boom, it affected my art quite a bit. It had a big impact. And kind of AI's been in the news again lately as it progresses and it plays a role in my work for sure. And I like it. I like that AI exists for the most part. I think there'll be a lot of downsides to certain things, but overall I find it really exciting and inevitable. So I'm happy I get inspired by it and that I'm not trying to fight it. I see some artists being very vocal about it, and in certain cases they're right, but I'm just glad I don't have this, it just doesn't affect me that way. I'm more excited about it than afraid. But for sure there's downsides, but I also see there being a lot of upsides. Even the way that things are, because I live in another country, the way that it can translate now compared to 5 years ago is insane. Just the translation capabilities is crazy. There's no more excuses for like confusion around translation, especially on like a formal level and stuff, because the translation are like unbelievable. It's so impressive. That's just like one thing that's really, again, like really noticeable that like hasn't caught wind almost yet. Like people don't know how good, like, and because it's accessible to everyone for the most part, like you don't need an upgraded version of ChatGPT for good translation. You just need ChatGPT. Just the translation abilities are crazy. Before it was absolutely abysmal. Trying to translate like meaning and like what I'm actually trying to say and the nuance of each language. It's just almost like impossible, really. Now that is not the case. Like there's a really good system. And I'm sure it will continue to improve. I found that to be really incredible. That's just off the top of my head. As far as like generating ideas and helping me express myself, it's great. And if you don't learn how to use it properly now, while it's in its infancy, and it's pretty big, like I'm not saying like become an engineer, I'm just saying learn how to use it. I use it to like help me log ideas and yeah, I don't know. Yes. At the end of the day, do I want you to put a AI painting on your wall? No, not particularly. I want you to be buying real art. So in that sense, yes. But I wouldn't put AI on my wall. Unless like my nephews made it or something. I do think that the human creativity and like the human, what's the word? Art based on, no, let me think. Originating from the human hand will always have value, especially as things become more and more modern, and there always will be a desire for someone who's like a traditional painter and designer. There's something about that. I'm just not afraid of it. Maybe in 100 years, it'll be different, but we're not there yet. If I was painting this on an iPad, like digitally, which I've thought a lot about recently, would you think it's just as good? I've thought about it a lot, like just paint, like getting, I think it's like Procreate or whatever, and just painting on an iPad, which I've never really done before. I've done some graphic design and stuff, but never painted. When it's done really well, if it's good, do you like it just the same, or do you like a traditional oil painting more? Do you think one has more value than the other? Asking sincerely. When you see digital paintings, some of them are incredible and really talented. I thought, well, I wonder if I should learn how to do that, because then you can just take your studio anywhere. But do they have the same value to you personally? Thanks, Josh.
You can go up pretty high because you can come back down. We want soft. I want softness for this. So let's see what we can do here. Make it soft. Just tickle it. Just tickle it. Just a little tickle. Come back in a little harder. Not too light. Again, we can add light after. Let's just tickle this in here. Tickle it. Tickle it. Just tickle it. A little subtlety is kind of really cool actually too, like doesn't need to be all one color. There's different variations, right? In the color, there's slightly different mixtures. Clean your brush, your little tickling brush, and tickle back in there. Can't really make mistakes when you go slowly and take your time. In fact, all you're really doing is actually fixing mistakes or fixing things that aren't quite right. So not only are you not making mistakes, you're fixing mistakes. That's the intention right now, while making it smooth. Finding some of those highlights, those high areas. Clean your brush. This is like almost like a dry brush, and just tickle it. Just tickle it. Clean your brushes now. Wipe them off. Dry them real good. Real good, all the way up to like the... In fact, get
in tissue. We really dry them out. And know each brush and what it does. When you're attacking especially when you're attacking a specific part of the piece. You always put a little paint on here. We're kind of back with the base color that I originally started with. This base color. So this is nice and dry. We can just tickle this area. All you're doing is making it soft. Just making it soft. Do little irises ever make a difference, eh? Or these pupils. Pupils. Probably get these in here too. NYF. No, I'm not in Tokyo. Looks awesome. Thanks. Amanda Ortiz. You mean no heart, never feel love? Regarding what? What are you talking about? No F. What? No F. NYF? I feel love sometimes. Often. These are robot parents, though. And they've kind of made a grave error with their recent purchase. They raised babies, test tube babies, and they made an error. That's what happened with this one. This one might be a little more challenging because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I kind of like it having emotion, but I'm not sure yet. I also want to put a little chin on her. All right, a little chin. kind of just picking some spots to break up the single color, make it look like steel. Steel's fun to paint. Sometimes you have to do some back and forth just to make it come alive. Make it come alive here. Pretty big. Some sort of reflection here. Some backlighting here. We'll use the rest here. And here, pull out that color that you like through. Make sure everything gets touched a little bit, especially as you're thinking. Because I'm trying to put this together as I paint. So where do things go? Pick a few spots because I want to add some like wiring and some futuristic nozzles and stuff. And typically there's some symmetry. Not always. You can do whatever you want. If you don't want symmetry, that's fine. These kind of don't matter. You can do whatever you want. I don't like these little chevrons yet. Let's do one side first. caught me a delicious bass. Why, thank you. Thanks, everyone. I think I have further to go than I thought. I don't know what's going to happen today, but keep whittling away. Touch on some other areas that need some work. Get it filled in. Nice and filled in there. Look at that. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. That's nice. Same goes for the little critter down here. What happened to this poor guy? It was like some sort of mishap. Some sort of spontaneous combustion. Change brushes for this guy. He needs to be kind of caked on. We need some good strong color here. Make sure these pieces and this mess come alive. Make sure we build this up. This is almost like sculpting in a weird way. Because we're just adding and adding instead of taking away, obviously, but I need those colors to be very opaque and strong so that I can play with them. So that I need to always remember as I'm painting to bring some colors in here. This is important, what I'm doing right now, in order to bring this, to make this come alive. It needs some strong colors. I need to get rid of some of that translucent. Some of it can stay, some of it works, but some of it doesn't. So we want some strong color in there so I can work it. I need something to work with. When it's translucent, it's not doing its job. Make sure you get some color on there and so you can go back to other things. Some strong color. Because I am trying to do some here. I don't know exactly what, but it needs color. I do know that. Same with these will be easier to mess around with when there's a good yellow base. Can add some oranges and stuff later. strong yellow. That's it. Just add little subtle colors in there. We'll just do lines on this one. Oop. We'll probably outline everything. That's the neighborhood cat in heat or something. He always comes around and we have a little adorable kitty. I think he's looking for her. Can't have her, bud. Can't have her, bud. Sorry. Wow. Can you guys hear that? Hey, buddy. come to say hello. Usually comes around this time. Mm-hmm. Hey. The dad looks like he's having a harder time accepting what's going on than the mom in this case. No, the mom actually looks in shock. The dad's just reacting with pure emotions. Distraught. Very distraught. This is like the third kid they destroyed this week. They get it. They get some crazy taxes happening when this happens. They get a fine. And they destroy the kids. Like, what do we do? This is the third kid this week. Like that. That's what their faces are saying. Robot parents. Yeah, Tokyo's late. We're late in Southeast Asia is late. Pawns to prizes. Thank you. Good night, NYF. This is where some translucent works well. See that? Just add a little thinner and liquid. And then give it some beams. Just like that. There you go. Then you can even go over it again with a little less medium. Wipe off your brush. Go back over it, clean it up, take some away. There you go. We'll throw some on here too. A little dusting, a little tickling. Here's my purple. I forget. Purple and black look the same on the palette. I forget. This one is go. No, that looks too dark. I should try to use a little. Calm that down a little bit. What the? Over there, over there. I want him darker here. Right now. Go to your little dusting brush. Make sure it's super dry. The best way to dry it is clean it and then paint your towelette for a while. Now just go back and tickle this a little bit. Get it worked around. You can cover it up easy. So just get that tone in there. Get that darker value that you're looking for. He's just dark on this side. Get it in there. Get it in there. So really the shadow of the nose should be on this side, so we'll do that. Yeah, let's move some of the other colors into it. Tickle it, blend it, put the shadows where you want it now. I don't want to do this again later. Oh, I just got a good idea. Write down your ideas. Have a little book. Your notes in your phone are fine, but I really find the notepad of my book to be a little more valuable than just my notepad on my phone. But when you get an idea, which I have right now, do not hesitate, which I am doing, to write it down. Art of Mind, thank you. Canada Games, what's going on? Canada Games. Just adding a little shadow here. Just a little darker value. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little more depth. That's all. The core is quite hot here. UTZ, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. This one might take longer than anticipated, but I'm okay with that. There's some weird things happening in these eyes. Let's work it in a little bit. Before I go feed Kitty, let me just get this going a little bit. Because remember I added a base in the beginning of this video? That was a good hour ago. So now let's add, I wouldn't call these highlights, just more where the sun's hitting them. I guess it's, highlights in my mind are a little different, but this is just elevating certain areas, bringing out, making it more three-dimensional. I don't want the base to be the same throughout. I want there to be some shifts and some, essentially, just this is part of the sphere, right? So certain parts of the sphere are brighter than others. So I want to get those in before I attack anything else. Even during this phase, we're still cleaning some things up and fixing some areas that are now, these two aren't at the same phase, but I'm still able to use some of the principles. I don't want him to get left behind anymore. I want him to bring him up to speed. Just take your time though, don't rush anything. None of this has been rushed, so don't start rushing now. None of this has been rushed, don't start rushing now. No need. If it's going to take longer than you thought, that's alright. Don't need to rush. Keep working it. Keep working it. Just softening up this line. Very aggressive. Maybe what we'll do, just to get a little funky. Make sure your brush is ready before you put it on. Let's just put a line there. I like that, yeah, it's good. Get some more depth going. Ralph, man, thank you. We got some shadowing going on here. Get it in there. Get that shadow in there. Now, not later. This here, this needs a little bit of, does it come out a little bit more? Same with here. Now let's go back to the original highlights here. Or base even. Base color. Some highs up here. pull your nose over a little bit. We'll build you out from the eyebrow, the bridge of the eye. We'll cover up that. I like the expression, it's good. See some darkness here, let's put it in. Even some over here is okay. Get a little silly. Let me get a little silly here. Pretend like he has lips or something. Let's go as you. You're nice. Just want a nice coat of brown here. Might keep some things, but mostly we'll cover up the majority of it. Start from left to right because I'm right-handed. Try to monitor that so you don't go over too far. Come back over here. Fix some of the earlier mistakes. There is some shading on the couch, so can leave some room. You don't have to touch up everything then. Just keep it to the full size of the brush. Makes it easier. over to the right. We can touch these up if the brush is too big. Let's use a smaller brush. It's better to switch brushes than try to complicate it. Just disregarded my own advice. Same with details. Like, this brush is really good for certain lines, other things not so much. So working around his head is actually pretty good. Get the paint on there. Now we'll probably switch to a different brush so I can just touch up some of those edges. But you want a brush that can hold some paint as well. So now we're just touching up some of the lines here. Smoothing some of the things out. There you go, that's a nice coat on the old couch. Kind of blend this seems too strong in the shadow, so I'm gonna work that in now while I have the wet paint. Just a blurry shadow is okay. I'm not looking for anything intense. Stay with this then. Keep it consistent. Just calm it down, that's all. We'll go back to here for a second because I think just to add a little blue and black. Upper crust, Bradley, upper crust. I was waiting for you. Fantastic planet. Yeah, they're like that, right? For sure. This painting's called Robot Parents. It's all about the future and how the children of tomorrow will be raised by robot parents. It's true. Only 3 hours in school. It was good. School was good. Treated you right. Learn anything? Just a little. I don't want to get carried away in shadow right now. I don't feel like it. Just add a little bit. Over here. I don't want anything too aggressive. That may change, but right now I just want to keep it simple. Don't want to interfere with anything. And I also want the background to be obviously The Simpsons. The main focus of this painting are these faces. That's kind of what I'm after. Exploring are these robot heads. So anything to do with them is my objective. And giving them a good backdrop is important. So I want to tighten up this Simpsons background as much as I can. It's also easier to warp or get crazy when things are in place. So you have a decent starting point. Add a little orange in here. Add a little color, no? Doesn't need to be that much. Darken this up here. Sometimes it's just the little things. Someone knocked over the present I was giving my sister for her birthday. It's broken now. Just ate a delicious croissant. We only read, did Jim? What was the present? Can you fix it? Or is it destroyed? don't have glue? Someone's got to have glue for you. I guess you left school already? Someone's got to have glue though. A neighbor or something, a friend. So give me some glue, man. Gotta fix my sister's B-Day gift. Those gifts are important. Or still give it to her and tell her you gotta fix it. Those are my suggestions. It's the thought that counts. So if you have to give her the gift without fixing it first, just tell her, okay, I gotta fix it. Good, if you got glue then, yeah, fix it. Because, Bradley, as you get older, your relationship with your sister will be very important. And you want to keep it. And work hard to be a good brother now, and then you can have someone who's got your back for the rest of your life. And that is really important. And I will leave you with that advice because I'm going to change a couple things and attend to a few other items. I will see you all later. Thank you for watching. Until next time, Bradley, give your sister her gift. See you guys. And wish her a happy birthday.